Welcome. Today we're going to talk about ATS gaming on a budget. Now, as you can probably tell, I've got a webcam. Okay, it's the Logitech C922. It did cost a bit of money, like 100 and something or whatever it cost. I can't remember. Links to where I got it off of Amazon. But what you need to understand is that you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. You see a lot of these videos with these guys and they've got multiple screens, they've got a huge steering wheel. You know, they've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on what they've got in front of them. And to be honest, yeah, you know, if you want to spend, you know, $25, $50, 50 euros on a truck skin that is, you know, all singing, all dancing, chromed out, however you want it set up, if you want to look like Smokey and the Bandit, whatever, you know, there's kind of two routes that you can go down. You can get a free mod from Steam, links down below again, or you can get another mod from somewhere else, like I've heard the name Pinger and somebody else, you know, but whatever. I really don't want to spend that kind of money. You know, I've got a really basic system. Okay, I admit it, I've upgraded the RAM and I spent 30 quid, however much that is in dollars, on a new graphics card, so it's not running off the motherboard, so you get a bit more speed and hopefully some more frames per second where it's not stuttering, and it kind of seems to be working well. I actually managed to score myself a free tablet the other day. I did some work for my friend and that was my payment, and I downloaded the app from Strider. If you search, what is it called, if you search Sim Dashboard and it's from strider.de or something, I'll post a link down below, you can follow that as well. You get an app to download on your PC, you get an app to download on your tablet, and you can, you know, get custom skins for ETS, ATS. When I started out, it was on a laptop with a mouse and keyboard, forward, back, left and right. It was yeah, you know, and I'd spend all day driving a truck, and then I'd spend a good couple of hours at night time sitting in my truck while I'm waiting to get up for the next morning playing truck driving games, you know. So I know what I'm on about. I've been doing it for a good few years now, and so yeah, alright, I've got the Logitech G920 steering wheel and pedal combination. I've actually managed to score myself the Logitech G27 shifter, but that was only recently. That's an add-on, you know. I managed to get it for 40 quid off of eBay. It's not a lot of money, you know, but all of these things are taking time for me to accumulate. I've got like a £200 PC, you know. I'm not spending a lot of money. This is stuff that I would have had anyway. The Logitech G920 came off of a friend. It didn't cost a lot, but you know, you can score this kind of stuff on eBay. If you want to go and pull, you know, pay full market price, you can go and Google that stuff. So it's not a lot of money that you got to be spending. And like I say, the fun thing is, now that you can connect your tablet to American Truck Sim and you've got like a virtual dash there, you don't have to have this massive, you know, sat nav going on in the corner. I mean, it does help occasionally because the sat nav in here doesn't do route advisor, but you know, whatever, you can work it out. And like I say, do you really need to go and spend loads and loads of money buying different trucks, buying different trailers? Alright, maybe if you want a bull hauler or something custom, go off and get that, you know, 25 euros, $25. I don't know how much they cost because I haven't really looked into it. I saw the cost of this one truck the other day and it was 50 euros. 50 euros. That's like, you know, nearly a week's worth of shopping for me and my kids and my family, you know what I mean? That's too much money. That's a load of money when you can get just as much fun out of the mods from Steam community, the workshop on Steam community. You know, the in-game trucks from SCS are just great. What we're going to do is we're going to have a look. See, in the background I've got that custom Mack Anthem. No, it's a Mack Anthem from SCS, a stock in the game, and that custom paint, yeah, that's the paint that's in the game. It's Union paint, that's the name of the paint, and I love the look. I pretty much think all I've done to this truck is put some different tyres on it. I've got the Roadmasters on the front and I've got the Vortex on the back, because what more do you need? Look at it, it's a stunning looking truck. I've just done from Elko down to somewhere in New Mexico. It was like 1,083 miles with the triple Lowboy on, because I was not going to be beaten by it. And you know what, I had so much fun. It pulled well, it pulled like a realistic truck. What did I need to have like a billion brake horsepower in it? I really didn't. I had so much fun. You know, I was pulling that thing, it was all over the place. We had to run wide at so many points, but that was all part of the fun of it. You know, I was trying to find places to stop and have a kip at night. I couldn't get the truck into the place where I needed to be. I turned around, I still couldn't get it in. You know, you needed specific places for that. But like I say, the Mack Anthem, standard from SCS. Look at it, what a gorgeous bit of kit. Gorgeous. And all I've done is put some tyres on it. That's all I've done. And alright, admittedly, you know, I like the Peterbilts and I like the Kenworths, but that's only because the mirror position and the seats in this Mack Anthem have to sit really far back, so you can see most of the seat and then the steering wheel before you get a little bit of the mirrors in, you know. So swings and roundabouts, it's what suits you. If you've got the money, good, go for it. If you're like me, you know, you're doing it on a budget, we can't afford these massive setups, you know, $1,000 or whatever it costs for all of this, that and the other, and a frame and blah blah. I've got it mounted to like a, I don't know how old this desk is. It's my dad's desk. It's been around since I can remember, put it that way. And I've got my steering wheel hooked up to it. I've had to take the center drawer out because I'm like, oh. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and I've already attached the single Lowboy, because I think that looks more like what I'm used to. I had loads and loads of fun with the triple. That was great fun. But what I'm thinking about doing is doing a little job from Las Cruces. Somebody in the comments tell me how to pronounce that, to Yuma in Arizona. It's not a massive job, and you know, it looks like fun. So I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Yes, so we're in the yard. There it is. Nice plane. Look, we call that a swan neck in England, because you drop the front of that trailer down, and then you drive your whatever it is on, or you know, if it's a tracked vehicle or whatever, you know, wheeled vehicle, you drop the front, that's the swan neck, and then you pick it back up and shoot off. So what we got is we got this load, and we're going to go off and find it.
Ready to roll.
So jump in cab. It looks like we're going right-hander out of here. Think I've got enough fuel. I'm not overly sure, because I've literally just pulled in from that 1,083 miler from Twin Falls to wherever it was, somewhere in New Mexico. Anyway, so I'm going to chuck a bit of lotion motion in here, a bit of jungle juice, and stop the engine, fill it up. So I put, what did I put in here? When I did actually pull over and put some diesel in on the way down, and yeah, no, it was a little bit more than that. I think it was about 90 gallons, so that wasn't too savage. And off we go. So we're going to turn right out of here. Let's have a quick look at what she looks like on the way out. Look at that. Look at that. So much easier than the triple. With the triple, look, you can see the marks on the pavement where I was dragging that thing across the borders, all over the pavement. That was terrible. But yeah, she looks great, you know. And I love the look of that Mack Anthem. That's a stunning, absolutely stunning truck. Look at that. Look at that. Let's not crash into the building, old boy. No sir. But what I have found is that with the Mack, if you get too close to stuff, like we've got this much gap in between the, you know, the post and the front bumper, and we're stuck up on something. It gets hooked up on it, and I'm like, yeah. So look, if I slow it down a little bit, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. No, look. Maybe it's only the near side then. Maybe it's only the near side that does that. I don't know. We'll have a look. Have a look. How's that trailer coming out? A lot easier, really, isn't it? This is quite long. And I'm going to bump that curb, but... Eesh. Oh, they don't like turning, do they? They don't like turning. There's all that length and two wheels on the back. Oh, she's up the curb. She's up the curb. She's going to clip that. Oh, only just made that. Right, let's crack on. So much more juice now, look. Not trying to haul about £100,000 or whatever it cost. Oh, mate. The weight on that was ridiculous. So yeah, we are booting it. Booting it. Look at that. Gonna turn left here. I am gonna hug that line a bit. Just because I don't know where that trailer's gonna end up. I mean... Oh. Green light, go! So I'm having a look. Looking in the mirror. She looks fine. I can still see the back end of the trailer in that bottom mirror in the wide angle. Fine. Look at that, it's fine. I pulled over to fill up with juice earlier on that triple Lowboy rundown, and the back end of the trailer was still sticking out in the street. It was ridiculously long. But you know what? I did really enjoy. I really enjoyed it in the end. It was surprising. I hated it all the way down there. I was like 1,000 miles, 1,050 miles, and it got to within like the last 3 or 4 miles, and I'm thinking to myself, I really like this. I really like this trailer. Look, see how wide I'm going, because I still think I got that trailer on the back. I don't need to be going that wide, do I? No, I can still be in this lane, taking up all lanes. And I didn't really do much damage either, you know. I had a late penalty, but that was my fault. Should we do the dirty and cut through the petrol station? Go on in. Do you know how many times I've done that before? There's one down our way, and you can literally do this. You can literally just bomb through the forecourt and then off out the other side. Look, I don't know why I'm taking it so wide with that trailer. I might just yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick in the usual lines, kid. Having a look. Can still see it in the mirrors, which is a blessing, because the last one couldn't see it. Couldn't see it for toffee. There's the job coming up on the left. Bit of brakes. More brakes than that, son. Not into reverse. So I've got a spring coming. Like £8 off of eBay. And I'll see what that's like. A spring for the brakes. So I'll see what that's like, and you know, hopefully it'd be really good. Oh, you know what they're going to make you do? Now I haven't got such an awkward trailer on, they're going to say, where'd you want it? Where'd you want it? Alright, let's have a look at the cargo market, as that's what I was looking at earlier. Yes, please, I'd still like to do that one. Okay. So your cargo is ready to be loaded. Let's have a look where... Ah, it wants to be loaded there. Alright. So Do I? Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm so indecisive. You can see what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do. I'm going to screw it round. I'll screw it round, back it in on the blind side, don't I? Come on, girl. Let's get in there. It's really nice that it's got, you know, a fairly empty loading bay, really, isn't it? Look at all these docks that are empty. Oh, round you go. Round you go. See, now back in the day when I was playing on my laptop, and all I had was the the little arrow buttons. Yeah, I'd have attempted it once. I would have attempted it, and then I would have just given up and gone, yeah, just whatever, load it. Load it, don't care, and then crack on. And that, you know, I must have played this game for what, 4 or 5 years, maybe, at least. A Euro Truck Sim. I played Euro Truck Sim for about 4 or 5 years, just like that, with arrows and a mouse. And I saved up to get myself this steering wheel. And it was only because I was going to buy a new one, but it was only because my mate had one for sale. And I was like, you know what, Chronic? Yes, please, sir, I'll have that. Thank you very much. Round she goes. Round she goes. Go on, screw it back round. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. I was hoping for an in-one there. It's alright, you do get a couple of shunts on your test in England, so I don't know what it's like getting your CDL or whatever you call it in America, but in England I know you get a couple of shunts. So one's enough. One's enough, son. Round she goes. Go on, get in there. Bring it back. She's still wonky. I do, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. So, not... Wow, that's taking ages to load it. God blimey, look at the size of that. Yeah. Oh, that's the head for a wind turbine, isn't it? Alright.
Time to hit the road.
Time to hit the road. Yes, please. We're still in reverse. Because that happens. Alright, come on, girl. Off we pop. Oh, look at that. Why am I even looking? Alright, let's go. Let's go. Speed up. Okay. Do I look? Yeah, alright, fair enough. I looked. I looked. Haven't got any of that eye tracking stuff. No, none of that. Haven't got any of that. No. No, it's all very basic. And it's all really easy to do. I mean, I could be running this little app that I've got down there. It's got my speedo. Alright, I did make my own skin for it, whatever. But, you know, well, it took me 20 minutes, half hour. And it's still being approved by the moderators of Strider.de or whatever they're called. The sim dashboard, that's what it is. So, but yeah, you know, you don't have to spend hundreds or thousands of pounds. I mean, alright, I must have spent, I don't know, 400 or 500 quid on this whole setup, maybe. and I've had that, you know, without upgrading the memory, which I've done recently, and that cost 50 quid, or the graphics card that cost 30 something quid, not a lot of money. Tablet was free off me mate for a day's labour, you know, whatever. And the steering wheel, you know, all of these bits have come, little bits and pieces added up here and there, and yeah, so you don't have to have
Straight.
thousands of pounds. I mean, I used to, oh, red light ticket, thank you very much, $700. But yeah, I mean, I was playing on a laptop for years, and I'm like, yeah, it's only now that I've got the chance, and I've, you know, over the last few months, I bought bits and pieces.
Turn right.
I mean, I have had this steering wheel set up for, I don't know, maybe a year, but I haven't played it in that sort of time, you know what I mean? I've been playing off and on as and when, but it's not like I've had the space to put this setup, which is another thing. Like, who's got the room for a massive, great big setup? You know what I mean? So it was grand when I was playing on a laptop, but am I going to play a laptop with a steering wheel and a gear shifter and all the rest of that jubbins that comes along with it? Nah. Let's have a look at the mirrors, see where we are. We're not even in the lane. There we are. Red light.
Go straight.
No, green light. Bending the speed limit a little bit. 39 in a 35. So yeah, like I say, I'll put all the links down below, you know, to all of the places where you can get these apps, or get these ideas, you know. I'll give you a little bit of a description, but you don't have to spend thousands to have fun, do you know what I mean? That's the main aim of this video right now, is just to tell you that you don't have to spend thousands. I mean, you know, like I say, the PC was less than 200 quid. I've linked it up to an old telly. Great. You know what I mean? You don't have to spend thousands to enjoy yourself. It's grand. I see these blokes, and they must have. I'm like, even their shifter costs a few hundred quid, or like a, you know, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money, and everybody's got money like that. Everybody's got money like that, have they? I know I ain't. I really want to undertake this bloke. Got to be good. Trying to be nice. Little glass fan, look at him. Come on. That horn's pathetic. I'm sorry, Mac, but if that's actually the horn that comes with your truck, I'm not going to buy one. No. No. That's pathetic. So yeah, there's a few things I'd update, but there's got to be like free mods and that from Steam, isn't there? I haven't looked at it. I'm gonna look at it. Don't, you know, I've had a couple of trucks. I've had, you know, what everybody wants. They want the Kenworth. They want with the super legacy space sleeper and all that, with, you know, like 120 inch sleeper and all that sort of stuff. But to be fair, the one that I downloaded didn't work very well, so that kind of put me off. And I'm like, I don't think I want to pay. I don't want to pay for a truck that everybody else has got. I'm quite happy to play with the trucks that are in game. Like, if you play a football game, English football, or like you guys in America play football, or as we call it, soccer. You know, if you want to play a football game, all right, you can make your own player, can't you? But you can't do that in this game. You make your own players, but predominantly you stick with the team that you're given, with the players that you've got in that team. So why am I going to go and pay money for, you know, trucks that somebody else has made? If I can't make it, I'm not going to pay for it, you know what I mean? And I don't really, I'd rather spend a time like this, sitting behind the wheel, looking in the mirrors, looking out the window at nothing, then design my own truck. I haven't got a life for that. I don't care that much, you know. And look at it. Look, that looks grand. That looks grand already. What more do I want? Nothing. But it's not to say, like, do your research, get on the Facebook groups, Bart's Mods, you know, there's a lot of ball hauler trailers in there, and then there's, you know, and then they throw up links to, not links, but they throw up the pictures of their trucks that they got in the front of it. There's all sorts of crazy places that you can buy now, and then have your truck stored at that, like a real, you know, real owner operator would take his truck home on the weekend. Not that you can do that in England. Well, never been an owner operator, but I've known a few. Yes, eBay. Your package. Ooh. Oh, I didn't read it. I was looking at the road, and then I was looking at my phone. Oh. So yeah, you know, there's all sorts of crazy stuff out there. Look on Facebook, American Truck Simulator. Ask Google, where can I get this? I want that. Yeah, I'm not going to condemn you for going and spending money on trucks, because they look damn good. They look really good. You know, and if you want a bull hauler trailer, I think there's a couple of freebies out there. I think there might be 2 or 3. I'm not overly sure. On the Steam Community Workshop, I think there's a couple from the comments that I was seeing today. But yeah, you know, if that's your bag, go for it. Go for it. Don't let anybody tell you no different. I'm just out here saying to you, you don't have to spend thousands on a setup. But if you do, go for it. And I'll enjoy looking at the pictures and watching your videos and stuff. It's great. But like for us, you know, brakes, and a bit of steering. Steering would be lovely. Look at that. What's happening there? Oh, they're resurfacing the road. How kind. So yeah, like, you know, there's no drama. But like I say, I was playing this game for years. I was playing Euro Truck Simulator for years with no money and just on a basic laptop, and I had so much fun. Please pull in for a vehicle inspection. Alright then. I had to skip one of these earlier because the sat-nav, the nearest way station was 3 miles ahead, but sat-nav had me turning left like in 100 yards. And I got a fine for it.
Okay.
No, well, I got like a triple lowboy on. It's enormous. Where am I going to drive up and then turn around somewhere? Brakes. Okay. £77,000, whatever that is in English. Don't know. Don't care. She's off. Well quick in comparison. I had a bulldozer on earlier. Didn't even have the blade on. And this truck was so slow. It was so slow. Yeah, alright, it had the 9-axle triple lowboy on the back, but it was hella slow. It was so slow. Go on. Yes, Yes, crash vehicle offence. Well, you should have seen me. I was out there in front.
Go straight.
Should have put your brakes on. I really want to try and get a jump on one of these trucks. I'm like, keep thinking about it. I saw something earlier. Where was I coming down in? Wherever it was. I've had it sitting on the dash for so long. I'm like, yeah, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I can't remember it for toffee. It's like when people ask you like, oh, how's your day been? Oh yeah, great. You know, where you been? Remember? I remember. I haven't got a clue. No, I don't know. What about yesterday? No, can't tell you that either. I'd have to look at my logbook. Go, oh yeah, or look in my diary and go, oh, that's where I went. We got 364 miles to go, 6 hours and 9 minutes. I'll put the screen up for you guys so you can see it all in the left, in the right hand corner there. And whoa, was that Evil Knievel? That was Evil Knievel in the centre median there. Do you see that? Smelt it. Smelt the donuts and the bacon. We are breaking the speed limit quite a lot. I'm not used to this. Just covered the last 1,000 mile an hour, like 1,000 mile an hour. Just covered the last 1,000 some odd miles at like 30, somewhere between 30 and 50 mile an hour. I'd love to know what my average was. It was crazy slow. Look at this, we're 84. We are pushing on. Bending that speed limit. You know what? Put the cruise on. Did I hear my man yawning? It looks like it, doesn't it? The bed's filling up. What time are we? 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Yeah, I'd want a nap by then and all. I'd want an half hour.
Go straight.
Go straight. Okay. FedEx. Yeah, you suck. I got real Jones against them today. Do you know what? I ordered something from China. It was a little ESC for a remote control truck that I've got. And in China were like, yeah, we'll ship that. 2 days, no dramas. Good-o. Extra $20 or whatever for the shipping. Don't care. FedEx, notifications all the way. Yes, we have collected your parcel. Yes, it is in transit. Yes, it is in the country. Yes, it is out for delivery. No, we don't understand what your address is. So you know what? I phoned them up and I got through to this really nice lady, Jude her name was, and she was from well up north. She was from Sheffield or somewhere, you know, not Sheffield, Newcastle, sorry. Newcastle or Sunderland. Very well spoken lady. And, well, look, getting a bit squirrely. But, yeah, so I said to her, look, you know, Hermes have delivered today already, Amazon's delivered already, the postman's delivered, but FedEx can never deliver to our address, and I'm not going 45 miles to the nearest depot to collect it myself when I've paid money to have it delivered. Why should I? And she was like, oh. And I said, you know what? The house, alright, it's in the middle of nowhere, but whatever. I made a sign for the house. The sign is 9 foot tall. You can't miss it. And the geezer's just looked at his manifest and gone, nah, I'm not doing that. And just gone, can't find it. Bang, end of. So she's written all this down and said it's going to come out tomorrow. I said, I bet it don't. So she gave me a number and everything else like that. Yeah. Oh look, it's the plod again. Alright, I'm not really bending the speed limit. Look, I'm only 73 miles. Oh, Whoa! Whoa! See, look at that. They snatched me when I... Oh, that's not cool. That's not cool. You know what? Catch me if you can. Look at that. There's something there. There's a bed there. There's one on both sides. But last time I was with that triple, I couldn't get in. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get anywhere. So I'm just going to ease on the brakes. Yeah, you find a new route, mate. So all I'm going to do is get straight back on the freeway in the morning. Yes, yes, yes. I know I'm getting tired. I'm tired of you telling me that. Get off the bloody thing. Move. Here we go. I should really have gone left and had a look at that question mark. But, yeah. It's probably only a job agency or something like that, isn't it?
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Oh, never mind. I'll find a new route. It's route. Don't tell me he's going to nod off while he's sitting at the traffic lights. Right, so we're going to pull in there at that service station. I don't know about getting it serviced. Look, there's a little bit of red on them tyres. Might get it serviced. So that'll be a couple of hours. And then pull into the sleeping area. Where's the inn? There it is. Alright, of course I'm going wide. It's a little bit too lane. Oh. There we go. See, parking there on the right. Loads of boys in there. Got a Volvo and a freight shaker and a... Is that a Kenny? Alright, let's have a look. Go into service. Hit the service. You know what, not bad. 3% on the wheels, 2% on the chassis, 1% on the engine. Yeah, alright, I'll wear that. I'll wear that. Off we go. Right. Let's try and get in a parking bay. Always pays to have your trailer on, have your truck and trailer serviced, doesn't it? Hey. Right, so that didn't take too long at all, really, did it? Look, a couple of minutes, if that. I'll try and get it in this bay. Don't really care what it looks like, because I'll squeeze it out in the morning, you know what I mean? It will spin that round in the morning. Well done. Right, let's get some rest. What time are we going to wake up? 2:38 AM. Oh, fair enough, whatever. Oh. Always pressing escape instead of E for the engine. Let's have a butch at what we're up to now. Let's throw some lights on. Have a quick shifty. Alright, fair enough. So I'm going to spin. Am I? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to go the other way. Bring her round. It's really hard doing it out of the truck. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm in, sitting in, you know, like a proper truck. No dramas. No dramas. There's a big old train going by. What, does he want me to go? Does he want me to go right out of here? Let's get that screaming bar full lock on. Another one you need to go and search out. Go and search out my boy at Screaming Bar on the YouTubes. He's an absolute genius. Tell you what the tune is, just from the white noise. Alright. Where are we going? We're supposed to go left, aren't we? Let's try and get back to the freeway. 2 o'clock in the morning. Not bad, 4.5 hours drive. We ain't going to make it there in one... Well, we will make it there in one hit. Because as far as I can tell, there's no rules. What's your driving rules over there? I've never looked it up. I know what ours are over here, but I've never looked up what your driving laws are. You know, how many hours can you drive without... Oh. without crashing into a barrier? Oh, go on, get off it. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, get in, get in. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, she bloody well stuck as well. Can't just be hung up on this. Let's have a butch. Oh no, look. See, look, there's a... There we go. And I bet that was all that was causing it, was that little 2 centimetre gap. Somebody didn't program this truck right. I'm going back to Kenworth's at Peterbilt's. One of the old styles. Yeah, 4.5 hours. Do you know what I'm going to have to figure out as well? Is what the game time is. Now, is it like a fifth of real life? I don't get it. I don't get it. Am I going up there? No, I'm not. Not taking that one. Lovely. So, I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying doing it. You know, it's great fun. It's great fun. And you know, I spend a lot of time watching people as well, and their setups are mad. You know, but I don't know what it is. I just love it. I love it. I think it's great. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do. And yeah, everything that I've kind of mentioned today, obviously not my cheap PC, because I can't link that to on the YouTube, because I can't remember the guy that I got it off. It was off of Facebook Marketplace, you know. Cheap PC, go Google it. I don't know, you know, what was it? It was like 180, 200 quid, something like that. I think it was supposed to be less than that, but I asked for a tiny little bigger screen. It was like a 22-inch monitor, which was tiny, needing a magnifying glass to see it from the edge of the desk, you know. But yeah, you know, all of this stuff is really doable on the cheap as well. You don't have to have huge, great big kit. You don't have to have the I mean, I really would like one of those seats and everything else, but I can't afford that. I can't afford that. I can't throw money at stuff like that, you know. Yeah, I'd love one of those. You know, they've got all sorts. They've got these ones that are just fold up, and then you put your steering wheel on it and everything else like that. But the only reason I'm looking at that is because I've got a steering wheel. If I didn't have a steering wheel, I'd still be playing on my laptop. You know what I mean? And that's not even a gaming laptop. That was just for emails and surfing the interweb. Got the roof down in the middle of the night. What's the temperature? It's New Mexico as well, so it's got to be fairly cold, isn't it? New Mexico to Arizona. Guess we're not in Arizona yet. I don't know. Map. Ooh. Are we? Who knows? Don't know. Didn't see a border. Just want to crack on now, look. 220 miles. Still, no lights on the trailer. Can't see the trailer for toffee in the dark. You know. Well, we're taking a risk. We are taking a risk. And I think we're going to crash. Oh, almost saved it. Saved it. What was that, 60, 70 mile an hour? Have some of that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some stalks on the trailer, you know, like little marker lights on the trailer. That'd be great. See where the arse end of the trailer is. That'd be grand. Yeah, there isn't even any indicators. Can't even see the indicator on the trailer. Stay left. I wish we could play some tunes in these videos.
Stay right.
Braking.
Then exit right.
It's as much fun as it is.
Exit right.
Exit right, okay. I want to hear some tunes. But the minute you put a tune on your video or whatever and then upload it to Facebook, to YouTube, they're like, oh dude, copyright infringement, you can't play this. Oh, really? What, am I supposed to have the tunes going on in my head? That could work. See, a lot of people, they've just got headsets with a mic on. And my second eldest daughter gifted me an Xbox the other day, and that had like a headphone microphone set thing in it. I was like, babe, don't you want to play? Nah. Oh, is it out of date? Yeah. See, now she watches people playing Minecraft, and I think that's boring. I think Minecraft's boring. Shoot me, I said it. Don't shoot me. But yeah, no, Minecraft's boring. Don't get it. It's not fun. How's it fun? Like, dig blocks, shunt blocks, find this. Look at a blocky sheep. I'm like, we had better graphics back in the 80s, man. Paperboy. Get on there. What, Summer Games or whatever it was called on the Atari. You had to put a tape in to load it up. You lot don't know how lucky you've got it nowadays. Right, cruise control's going on. I reckon we got a little bit. It'd be nice if the sat nav in game would say like how far to the next turning, you know, to the next thing you've got to do. Do you know what? This Mac's a bit twitchy at high speed. Not having to move this steering wheel a lot, like literally millimeters like that. Millimeters like that, and it's like throw you into a ditch. Yeah, all right. There's a bear in the air. Ain't no other reason for him to be out here like that. See that road colour change? That was putting me off. Hello. Hello. What's going on? What's going on? Brakes, 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 brakes. Undercutting. Hello, who's that? Nah. Bang good. I don't even know why I downloaded that app. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Loads of stuff that you want to get. Oh mate. I'll save that one for another time. So what, we're going to get there in a couple of hours. This is lovely jubbly. 2 hours and 2 minutes. I'm definitely going to Google how long and stuff, because I was talking to my dad earlier and he was like, oh, how long have you got to go? And I said, well, you know, it's 500 and something miles, it's like 10 hours or whatever. And he was like, 10 hours? I went, yeah, but not like real 10 hours. I don't have to spend an actual 10 hours. Jeez, I'd never get anything done. Hours. Can you imagine? You go to work all day and then you spend all night doing the same thing that you were doing at work. Some days you'd spend longer doing this than you would be at work. Grand. We're at 91 miles to go. Oh, I bet you when they get there, they're going to say, they're going to give you the 3 options, aren't they? Wherever it is. Play it safe. Oh, that's the one. I'm in a hurry. Where do you want it? And what was the other one? I'll put it wherever you like. Something like that. We will see. We're not far off. 84 mile an hour. We got less than an hour. I've no idea what the end of the road's like. You know, don't think I've ever been this way. Where are we going? To Yuma, Arizona. Is that the old bill? Is that the filth? Look at the sunrise behind us. Oh. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. It's one of the best things about trucking. Get up before everybody else does in the dark. Try and get out of the house in the dark if you made it home the night before. You only find out that you put your pants on back to front later in the day. When you stop for your first coffee break. And then you have that. Start in the dark, get the sunrise, see the whole day out, and you get the sunset. You end up trying to find somewhere in the middle of the night, you know, like, say if you start at 4 o'clock in the morning over here and it's dark in the winter, and then you get 15 hours working and everything combined. Hello, hello, hello. What's this guy doing? He was all over the shop. And then you finish at like 7 o'clock at night. So you've started in the dark and you finish in the dark. Oh, look. Rubbernecking. But you get to see the best of both ends of the day, don't you? You get to see the sunrise and the sunset and all of the bits in between. It's brilliant. But on the other hand, there's a lot of time away from your family and your kids and that. And you work like a dog. At least on this, I can go, nah, I don't want to play. I'm not going. I don't want to take any jobs. I'm just going to go buy a lorry and jump it off or something, which is what I'm going to do next, I think. I've got to find somewhere. I've got to find a jump. I need to go and build that jet engine. Do you know what, that jet engine, it didn't really work out that great. Got up to speed, but then it got really twitchy at speed. Now the slightest movement on the steering wheel and you're whoosh, off. Ta-da. And yeah, I tried it on about 2 or 3 trucks. 2 or 3. I tried it on the Mack Anthem. Tried it on the Peterbilt. And I tried it on the Kenworth. And they were all crap. They were all crap. As soon as you put your foot down, it was like, wait! But it didn't care. It didn't care. It just shot you off, like, off. See, look at that. I wonder how far you can go off-road in one of these things. I think when we get here, I'm going to dump the trailer. Or I'll get the trailer shipped off somewhere. Back to its depot. Where did I come from? Yuma, I think it was. No, I'm going to Yuma. It was Las Cruces or somewhere. Cruces. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not Spanish. But yeah, so I'll get the trailer shipped off there. Let's see how far you can go off road, because I love rambling about, or you know, if this is an open world thing, how far off into the undergrowth before it becomes the Truman Show and you crash into like a wall. Yeah. And if you don't know what the Truman Show is, go and watch it. It's a good film. Jim Carrey, great actor. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm on about. Yeah, how far before, you know, would one of those bushes stop you? Because in, you know, in real life it wouldn't stop you, would it? You just crash straight through it. Shut up. Got me bushwhacking tyres on, off we go.
Exit right.
Exit right. Alright. Nearly there, folks.
Get ready to turn left.
Well, I've only had a little crash, didn't I? I had a little crash. That geezer on the slip
Turn
road.
left.
Pumping the brakes. Come on, come on. Where's the brakes? Where's the brake? Oh, red light. Red light. Oh, and I had a crash into a barrier as well, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this Mack Anthem. I've done what? I don't know.
Stay right.
I don't know, my little tablet's died. I need to find a new charger for that. I think I've done about 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 miles in it. But it's not for me. I don't like it. I don't like the driving position. I don't like how the mirrors are so far back. I want the mirrors further forward, you know. I bet I'll get a ticket for this as well. See? I know it wasn't green on there, but still. Or can you not do a right turn on a red in Arizona? Come on, where are we? Where are we? I'll give the old headlights a bit of a break. Daytime. Don't need your lights on, son. Well, funny thing is,
Stay right, and then turn right.
we can't see the trailer anymore. There isn't a single strap on that trailer, look. Not one.
Turn right.
Nothing holding that thing down. Turn right. Alright, fair enough. I'll give you a break. Right turn only. What does that say? No parking at any time. Red light offence? No. I think it's sensitive to me being, you know, when your vehicle's over the line. So if you want to take the bit of the left-hand lane, so your trailer comes round, so you don't end up
Get ready to turn right.
crumbling the pavement, killing a bollard or light pole or something. and it doesn't take that sort of thing into effect. Look, I'm into account. See, look, I'm going swinging it right, swinging it left to go right. Because, you know, in real life we'd give way to whoever was coming on, in, you know, in the traffic and everything else like that. If there was somebody coming on, you'd give way.
Ready to turn left.
Is it in there?
Turn left.
No, it's that over there, isn't it? Look how wide they want to go. I'm like, you know what? Go on. Eat the front of my trailer, mate. Oh, the trailer's indicating.
Right.
Couldn't see them in the dark, could we? Here we go. Where'd you want it? Not as bad as that Lowboy. I actually managed to reverse that earlier. For about 3 seconds before it decided to do that. Alright. Yeah. Enter. Come on, where's my mouse? Where'd you need it? Where'd you need it? Where is it? Oh, you're having a bubble, aren't you? Look at that. It's in that gap there, that geezer's standing going, oh, you're never going to make that. We're never going to make that, mate. So. Oh. That's fun, isn't it? Let's see where the trailer's at. Alright. So what I need to do is I need to turn it right round and then back it and then jackknife it all the way round into that gap over there. So whether I spin it that way or spin it that way doesn't really matter. So let's spin it this way. On in. Get it right round. See, look. I'm not on it. I'm not even on it. That's not fair, is it? I think that might just be something with these Macks, because I haven't had that with like the Kennys or the Peterbilts where they've got the square bumpers. How's that trailer getting on? Righto. You know it all day long, don't you? How many times have you had to do this in real life? Loads. Shut it, bell end. And my plastic hooter. Gimme. Alright. I want a better view of it than that. I really want to be in it. I'm just going to have to guess it from the outside. No point rushing it. Yeah, look, you can see the tyre marks. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, am I? Not going to skip it. Not going to skip it at all. Well, she's just cruising back now. Reckon we can get it all in one? Dunno. Don't know where that trailer's going to end up. Alright, now's my time. Here we go. That's only got 2 wheels on the back as well. Go on, girl. Round you go. Round you go. Yeah, I think the front's going to get caught up. Yeah, I'm going to have to go. I'm not going to make that in one. Not a chance. Not a chance. Needed to be tighter on them barrels. So, not much room over here in the front, is there? Ah well. Here's a good looking truck though. Definitely a good looking truck. That's only got 2 axles on the back, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, go around you go. Round you go. Are we going to get the unit round as well? Because it's looking like we're going to crunch the barrier. No, not bad. Not bad. Alright, give it a bit more lock. So we can get that. I'm looking at where the trailer's going. Looking at where the trailer's going, looking at my wheels. Go on, baby girl, round you go. So tight on that wall as well, look. Whoa! Singing it! Singing it! Go, girl. Oh, I'm going to have another shunt now. I didn't really want to risk the paint. Oh, girl. It's not a bad truck, you know. It's got the 18 speed in it. And it's just the little things like, you know, I want the mirrors further forward. Brakes. Alright, let's see how we did. Let's unload it. See how we did. Excellent. Not bad. Look at that. 61k. Very happy with that. And like I say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave all this stuff down below in the description. Everything else, you know, just enjoy yourself and have a great time.